Yo, JBLANKED'S here. This is the JB Basket. It is an advanced grid trading expert advisor. Let's get this going. Let me speed this up. A little bit of a backstory. I've been into grid trading for a while, actually, but it seems like most people are against it. I believe this has less to do with the trading style itself. Like, I think grid trading is very it's useful. It can be very profitable. But I think the reason why people don't like it is because it can have heavier drawdown and a higher risk of blowing your account. Over the past few years, almost every expert advisor that I created had an optional grid feature, and I noticed that it worked really, really well in trending markets, especially when paired with hedging. So this is the JB basket. I like to call it the holy grail of my findings. Scoot back, you can see kind of how it did in the past as we're going along. This is the holy grail of my findings, and it has about 4 different grid functions involved. It has a natural grid, or the natural order processing is as soon as we are in a trade, it will wait for a bullish candle to close, and then it'll take a buy, and then vice versa, a bearish candle to close, and it will take a sell. And that's if it's aligned with the initial trade. So let's say the initial trade is a sell. Whenever there is a bearish candle and it closes, if it closes at a better price than our current order, as in if it's higher than our current position, like we are now, like if it goes up to 1.092 or something like that, then we would go and take the trade. And we also have the normal grid, which places a new trade every X pips and drawdown. I can show you that in the settings. There's an option called grid candle, and that places a new trade at the close of each candle, regardless of the candle type. So even if it's a bearish candle or a bullish candle, it will keep placing trades in your direction on each close of that candle. And then we have grid candle trend, and this places a new trade with every bullish candle if we're in buys, or every bearish candle if we are in sells. So one thing that I have noticed about this is a lot of people believe that the markets will come back to an equilibrium price, and it's kind of what the basis of mean reversion is on. So I mean, that's kind of why grid trading just works so well. Like where we are here, eventually it'll go back down. So some cool features in this expert advisor is that you're able to select the trend, or to determine the trend, from 7 different indicators that are already included. Again, I will show you this in the setting. Zoom into this trade here for a minute. So you can choose between an EMA, an SMA, you can choose an RSI, you can choose the half trend, you can choose the guppy, you can use the TMA CG, or you can use the TMA RSI bands, which is the one that I posted on Forex Factory a few weeks ago, and I did a video on my channel on it a few days ago. So there we go. That was pretty much it. We did have how much of a gap was that? Let's see. We started at 108.495. 108.495 to 10. Was that 109.7? Wow, so that was like a 130 pip move to the upside, and it still handled it and did perfectly fine. And so we will let this go. We are in March. It has to go all the way to October. Well, I guess until September the 13th, because that's today. And you'll notice that it does trend switch throughout. That's why you see it buying and selling and gridding at different times. Almost out of May. Okay, now we're finally in June. All right, we're in August. All right, we're in September. A few more days left. Awesome, there we go. We ended up. Now let's go to here. We're gonna look at the results on a back test. 33% down, drawdown. Here's what the graph looks like. Let me show you the indicator choices. These are the different indicator choices. This is the period for the indicators, and the grid settings are here. The grid candle trend. And the last thing I didn't explain was the basket rule. So it's counting profits separately, is counting the buys and the sells. So you can have it close like only the buys when the buys make profit, or only the sells when the sells make a certain amount of profit in dollars, or you can have it do it overall. So the setting that we were looking at, that's the overall. So no matter if it places buys or sells, it's not going to close until it makes the overall amount, which is $3. But we also have this trailing percent on here. So yeah, this is the JB basket. Let's go.